What's going on, guys? Sorry for being late. Was on a chat with one of our guys from the group chat I'm in, just trying to get more knowledge on the trading. He's been trading a lot more than me, did a technical analysis a lot more than me. We've been talking since probably, honestly, since crypto. Since crypto's hype, it's run up. But we on the stocks now. We on the stocks. Easy to chart, easy to make money in the stock market. And it follows fundamentals a lot more. A whole lot more. So we got QQQ we got to do. Dow. Hold on. I ain't prepped. I'm sorry, y'all. I got to put up my regular indicators. MACD. Dow, and then lastly, SPY. Yeah, I just got so happy to get on live. I ain't really do my prep like I usually do. So let's start with QQQ, the first one. Get that MACD. It's just a real simple one for y'all. So, all right, guys, the QQQ. We out this ascending channel. It is confirmed we are out of the ascending channel. We've had a green day, right? We've had a green day. Everything's good, right? However, that daily candle, we opened at 182. We closed at 187. So overall, over the entire trading day, over the time that the stock market has been open, it actually had a negative price action. We have sell volume. It's not over the moving average, but it's up there. I'm not too concerned, but that sell volume is there. It's not a very weak sell-off like this time because it was a weak sell-off and has gone up. But you see this doji, I didn't even notice, guys, this doji at the top, then a bullish engulfing. I mean, or a somewhat bullish candle, and then that red one, because the doji usually mean reversal. So this red candle still had buyers buy up the dip, but this second one, and when this sell volume started to increase, that's a red flag, guys. Change your calls to puts and try and break even, because if you bought your calls at the top, you have a chance to sell that call for half its price, get into a put, and see what it would do. And see what it do, guys. So the ascending channel, I think, is done. I think it's done. We've got the tariff talk. We've got all this going on. And to be in an ascending channel does help out just tremendously as far as being uniform going up. We drawn some support right here because we have it got rejected, and then it also bounced off here. So that's what happens when you draw these supports. It's either gonna bounce as a rejection, turning to support, get rejected, and then just have a lot of congestion, a lot of price action there. So a pullback to 178 is clear. It can clearly happen, guys. EMA. Usually I put on that 20-day EMA. Ooh. It has rejected from the 20 EMA. It didn't even open above this 20 EMA, but it's been red since. I am bearish currently. I'm bearish currently on the QQQ, but what's saving it is that RSI. I love when that RSI likes to curl up, and when it curls up, it's able to continue to have that strong base and flow forward. I don't like these for real. Me personally, I don't like these, but I do like a smooth transition up. You do see bearish divergence on that histogram on that MACD. So short-term bearish. But I would love to see a triple bottom, or just like another third time that it seriously got hit with this 178 price But right now, people are going to go crazy if it hits that price. Bears will be making crazy money off their shorts. And those calls prices, those call values will be flushed. Will be flushed. Okay, Dow. Dow, me currently was the most bullish chart so far, maybe like 2 days ago. However, we got some red flags, guys. We have a strong bodied sell volume day. Pretty strong. We had an open of 260.52 and we closed at 258.94. So about close to $2 difference. Close to $2 or no, a dollar difference. Yup, so we got sell volume. It's not high, so it's not like a lot of people were selling, and we actually fell out this rising wedge, but it's not like the biggest thing. You just want that uniformity to see that that rising wedge will pop out a new all-time high, but it's clear that it's not just going to be easy to detect that, oh, it's just going to go to an all-time high with that fall out. However, it did fall out before 1, 2, 3 days. We're at 1, 2. We have a third day to be out, but you know that fourth day pop back in. That's extremely bullish, guys, if we get back into the rising wedge. RSI on a decline. If for the people who follow MACD cross as a sell signal. Short-term bearish. When you see something like this, and this, when you are able to detect, when you're able to chart, when you're able to read, guys, this is like saying a story without reading the textbook. You BSing to your professor saying, "Oh, I know what happened in the story," without actually reading. So you reading cliff notes. You skimming cliff notes to your professor if you're not reading the charts. Basically, it's a weird analogy that I just did, but without reading the chart, you dang near lost. You are a lost soul, and you need a shepherd to hold you. So you got a sell signal right here. However, you really was supposed to sell right here because you got that bearish divergence. When you see that slope, a negative, let's bring it back to algebra, guys. Y rise over run, y over x. So when you got that slope negative going down, this is your real sell signal. MACD lines, don't worry about it. MACD histogram is actually extremely incredible. If you saw right here, because don't worry, oh, it's a red day. I don't sell on red days. It's okay to sell on red days. You could have sold at 260, bought back with that low right here at 258. It's real small, it's real minor, but if you sell on these days where it's actually clear that it's declining, I'm selling right here, looking to buy back lower, and I would just put I'd put my ticker right there on that gravestone doji right over there, just so I can get a little bag of cash on top of me just rebuying back for a lower price. Gone up, gone down, and this is kind of a larger body candle day. So short-term bearish, would love to get back into this rising wedge, and we want that volume to come back because volume actually kind of failed today. I ain't gonna fake it to you. Going over to SPY. Sorry for all the ads. We're gonna take that off, put back our regular indicators. I'm gonna star it. Ooh, not this one. We actually don't need RSI, we need the MACD. So yeah, so this is SPY. Again, guys, if we look at this MACD, the histogram, not the lines, but the histogram, we could have seen this peak out. We wouldn't know that it was a sell signal. Seen the next day, it's declined in price. The following day, a decline in the histogram. This is on that third time you see it. It's an easy sell. It's an easy sell, and you can then put your buy order where you see them supports. You can become a golden professional scalper if you start buying at every support level. So you would have sold August 31st. You would have sold for probably a price of $291, $290, bought back right here. If you would have seen this as a old resistance, you would have bought back at 287, had a little bag of cash plus the same amount of shares you had prior to. You just have to have faith that it'll retest support. It retested support, but it was a bearish wick at the top, and the following day gapped up, but it's been a red day. So even though it was green percentage wise, you guys, like most recently I've been seeing green percentage days, but real red daily candles, and that has me concerned. Like, I believe something's going on. I think that's market manipulation. I do conspiracy theories on here, and I just, voice my opinion. This is not financial advice, guys. But most recently, I've been seeing green percentage days, even though I'm seeing red candle days. So what they'll do, they'll push up the pre-market price and just sell off, and then just sell off like a G. That's how some smart money can exit. Push up the pre-market price by like low volume, sell more during the day, and then just keep doing that over and over again. Guys, I'm concerned, guys. I'm actually concerned. So it is now in the rising channel. I am bullish on that because it's better in the rising channel. Like, be honest, guys. You can tell when it was in this rising channel, all good. Euphoria, people pumping. RSI peaked at like 87. If you're not selling when that RSI at 87, dang near 90, there's a problem. That's called greed, guys. You cannot believe that that's sustainable right there at that 90. We've honestly just came back to this. August 24th, we just revisited this price that we had, this euphoria that we had back in January. The goats of the stock market definitely were buying right here with that consolidation back in April, and has propelled it forward ever since. If you can tell, these upper and lower wicks have become smaller and smaller. So I just continue to believe that this is just going to be like really just narrow action as far as buying and selling. You got your RSI on a decline, but it has a little peak up today, and you got that histogram on a decline. But I would love to see tomorrow, if I'm bullish, if I want to be bullish and I want to enter, because if I'm going to enter a long position, I want to see bullish confirmation. It would be if I see this histogram become smaller, this blue line get closer to crossing back above, and this RSI back on an incline, guys. Back on the incline. If we're talking real healthy, it'd be real healthy if we hit that 287 once again to just slingshot it back up. Guys. Y'all seen the chat. I mean, y'all seen the video this morning. Y'all seen it. I said that a break above 28.30. This is not an old. I mean, this is not a new line, guys. This is a fresh line that I made this morning. This is old charting that I did on it or whatever. But this was 28.30. I said, wow, guys, a break above 28.30. That'd be a breakout, a real breakout, and I believe that'd be perfect to enter. I personally didn't. I just don't know. Right now, I'm kind of doing, like, I'll look at a chart and then I'll enter it if I think I'm bullish or bearish. However, I want the chart, right, add an alert, and then when the alert is activated, then I become a part of that trade. Guys, if I would have entered at 28.30, I would have probably bought a $30 call. A $30 call for, I guess September 21st is like the most convenient one right now currently with a lot of volume. Maybe even September 28th. But I know for a fact I would have been up double. I really, really want to get into just buying one or two options. Right now, I'm really spread. I got maybe 4 option plays, but I'm at the point right now where I want these gains right now. I want to be able to be confident in a trade, pop on it, fall out of it with 50% profit. Do that like 4 times, I'm doubled, tripled my money. Then right there, I go into even more conservative plays where I'm so confident. I put it all in there by in the money or out or in the money put or in the money call, and just be big chilling. Let it ride too. And what we got to do is we got to look at this recession talk and start buying these long-term puts if we are bearish on the chart. But that's just an update. I'm rambling now. That's an update on AMD. AMD actually broke above that 2830. I charted this before, and I was like, man, I would love to enter right here. And it actually closed so strong, y'all. It closed 4 cents away from the high. Market makers are not there right now, guys, to sell this. They want to pump this up. They got the people that do technical analysis hyped up because they see this increased buying volume. I think they can still pump this up to this level buying volume and then follow up with another crazy strong buying volume day. Like they really can just, honestly, I think pump this joint up because they probably sold off a few shares here. And now just buying back lower and slinging it back up further. So yeah, I definitely would say short term bullish. And it's easy to say, oh, I'm bullish because the price is going up, but I'm bullish because of increasing buying volume. RSI had hit a little low of 76 and now at 81. And then let's see, because these rallies can't last forever. These overbought rallies usually can't last forever. Right there is some resistance at 84. Right there, that if that RSI hit around 84, I would look to sell off some. And if it broke above that, oh, I'm pretty much out. Like you have to have an exit plan, guys. You can't be very confident at night, sleeping at night when your RSI at 93. You just can't do it. Let's go over. Oh yeah, and then a little like a small fake out. Like the histogram had went down and then now went up. And I actually want to kind of do some sort of sourcing or as far as some programming to be able to check the slope and then check the slope. Like check the last 3 day slope and then check the next slope. And I feel like that would be my best indicator as far as the fake out. Lastly, TLRY, the weed stock. I said this. If it broke above this triangle, it would be bullish. Pre-market was already at 81. It had hit a high for the day. What it hit? 90, 75, guys. If you were able to short the top, you were a happy camper. You got to be happy. You got a hammer. I think this is what they call a hammer at the top. At the top of this price, it's clear that people bought it up in the morning and just sold. I mean, they sold off the entire day. The sell volume isn't remarkable. I wish more people were selling so I could say this is just bearish. But it hit that high and people started to sell off because guess what? It's okay to take profit, guys. We're not holding. We're not hodling. We want more cash in our account by the end of the year. We're not here, oh, I want 10 Disney stock, 100 Amazon stocks, and then no. Money run the world. We got to look to see what our cash value account is. So if you're in and out of these stocks with this weed stock, like I know a lot of people entered in at 22. That I'm proud of y'all. And to hold it all the way up, I'm proud of y'all. But think about it. Think about exiting. Think about having that stop loss ready. Because in one day, it can hit a high of 90, hit a low of 73, just like that. The market does not care. You could have sold for 90, made your 10K, or you can sell at 70 and make 8K. So you lost $2,000 within that time because you was trying to be greedy, trying to get it to 100 if it's going to go up to 100. So I do want to see, me personally, I just don't play these weed stocks. Me personally, it's just I like to have a lot to chart, and I have no history to chart from. Me personally, some people who are more risky, obviously they have the liberty to do this. if you're not charting, you just kind of buy off of your own personal sentiment, you can buy this without even worried about it, because you know that October we got legalization in Canada, the weed, and you can just buy off of sentiment. But I got that analogy I said. When you don't chart, you're buying without reading the book. You are skimming the cliff notes, guys, and telling your professor you actually read. On that one day, we see a mega bearish candle because these people sold the top, and the open and close price difference not that significant. You got $83 it opened up at and ended at $84.50. So people sold $6 off the high, guys. That says numbers. I'm not gonna lie, that says huge numbers. So be careful out here, y'all chasing the weed stocks. But I still have bullish sentiment as far as legalization. But just watch out, because people can sell the hype, people can sell the news, and why not? You know, those if we talking real supports or resistances, I guess you can throw something right here. Let's see, throw something right here, and then throw something right here. So if you right now you at 84, let this joint fall. Let this joint fall down to here. Now this is a clear support. Fall down to 73. Let 73 break. You got 58. 58 break, you got 41. So like, if you holding this stock during the downfall, you have mega faith. You're not thinking about how you can just sell for the top and take your profit. Not much support levels. 73 hit, flop, and one more flop. Might be back to IPO price if ish gets real. Just saying, worst case scenario. Thank y'all for tuning in. I hope y'all enjoyed something. Hope y'all learned something. Please write me if you do need any personal charts. I do a paid service for that. But if you do want just regular friendly advice, just hit me up as well. You also subscribe to my channel and also like it up. So thank y'all for tuning in, and I'm going to see y'all tomorrow morning.